My wife and I have been taking our health a lot more seriously lately. I mean, you guys saw how I looked like just a few years ago. And with that, we realized how expensive a lot of this kind of equipment costs. So this right here is the YESOL G1, and they reached out wanting to sponsor a showcase and a comparison to the Peloton. Now, the insane thing is this Peloton costs $2,500. That is more than my first car that I purchased. And the YESOL cost $399 with our coupon code in the video description so you guys can check it out. Now, you would think that would mean there is a massive difference in quality and features, and that's where you would be wrong, and I was really surprised as well. As you guys can see, the design is similar, but what shocked me is that the build quality is also very similar. In fact, looking at all the welds and the details on the YESOL, the welds actually look better, and it actually came in better condition, whereas the Peloton had scuffs on there, some scratches, and even some rust on the bottom, which blew my mind. YESOL makes cardio fun because you can stream Netflix or anything else completely free, so you can have fun and watch whatever you'd like while you're exercising. And with that, you can spin the screen around and you can get your kids involved, or just turn on some videos that they enjoy for them to sit and watch while you're having your cardio time. With that, the YESOL is so easy to put together. In fact, my 10-year-old and my 6-year-old did it completely by themselves. Now, the Peloton, on the other hand, was much more difficult, and I did it myself because I didn't want to wait 2 weeks for them to be able to come and set it up. There's a lot more parts, and it definitely takes longer. Now, of course, the Peloton does have some areas where it is better than the YESOL, and with that, my wife has been using this for a while now, and there are multiple areas where she likes this bike better. And one of those areas is the flexibility. Not only do you have a low price tag, so it's easy to buy it, it's a lot more affordable. And if you don't know if you're gonna love cycling, well, you're not gonna risk a ton of money. But with that, they also do have an app, and the app costs $10 a month instead of $44 a month, which is insane. Now, I'll talk about that in just a bit, but I think the coolest thing is that YESOL does not lock you down. Now, with the Peloton, you have this display with the tablet built in, and you need to be using their software to use it. Now, they've come out with a little bit of updates. Before that, it was locked in, but with the YESOL, you don't have to just use that app. You can actually stream anything you want to the display, so you can literally AirPlay to it. So if you want to watch something from YouTube, you want to watch some of our videos, or really any app, you can do that. And then with that, you can just plug in an HDMI to the back, even get an adapter for your phone, and just cast your screen, or from the tablet. You can even get the Peloton app if you prefer that, and run it on this bike. So it's really cool to see that flexibility and not have it be so locked down. Now, the app is packed with different workouts and features. So you can go through regular classes, you can stream different scenic rides, and those are really cool. You could actually take the display and twist it just like you can on the Peloton Bike Plus. So it actually adjusts to the side. So there's a lot of other workouts and things that you could do. The app has over 500 coaches with live on-demand classes and challenges for a lot of other stuff. So even if you are on the go and you don't have your bike with you, you could still use it. There's leaderboards, information from your previous workouts. It's a really packed, good app that does not cost so much money like the Peloton app does. And when you're working out, you have your cadence, you have your power, you have your tension adjustment displayed on the screen with a lot of other metrics. You write when you're starting working out, how much time you have left. All of that is built in and shown on your display, and you power that through your phone. Whereas with a Peloton, you mostly do that through the display, which is a touchscreen on the Peloton. Now, the display here, it's a little sharper. You have speakers that do get a little bit louder compared to the YESOL, but unfortunately, there's nothing you can plug log in, no inputs on the back. So they really want to lock you down to their system. Now with that, this bike for $400 using our code below actually comes with the rack, it comes with dumbbells, your water bottle holder, and it comes with regular pedals where you just use regular shoes, and you don't have to go out and spend $145 on the Peloton shoes like I bought for this Peloton. So even though it costs $2,500, it does not come with the dumbbells or the shoes or other accessories. Now, what about the actual riding experience? Well, my wife has been loving it. One thing she mentioned is that the Yesole has a softer, more comfortable seat and with more comfortable handlebars than the Peloton has. Now, the Peloton is quite a bit heavier, so it does have a little bit more stability, but when you're working out, you still see that same side-to-side shake, just like you do on the Yesole. They're pretty much the same. Now, as far as adjustments, they all have similar adjustments. So you can go ahead and you can move the seat backwards. You can raise up the seat. You can raise up and extend the front of the Yesole, so make it longer. So pretty much the same exact adjustments that you get on the Peloton. The screen can tilt and adjust. One difference though is that with the Yesole, these adjustments can actually pull back and then you do the final tighten instead of having to unscrew it all the way. So that is nice. And then with that, another thing my wife mentioned is that the water bottle holder is a lot closer to you, right up here, instead of being mounted down here. So when you adjust your bike and you raise it, the distance is further away from you. Now, another thing is that the tensioner adjustment, it is magnetic. It's not friction based like you get on a lot of lower priced bikes. That's nice. The Peloton's also magnetic. Now this one with the Bike Plus does have automatic tensioner adjustments if you are in a class that is supporting that, so that is nice. And then with the Peloton, you also have a webcam built into here if you want to use that. With that, you can also connect your Apple Watch to the display so that you can get that information on the screen instead of connecting it to your watch and then having that connect with an app and seeing your data that way. So if you're looking for an exercise bike, I would highly suggest checking out the Yesole. They do have free shipping with no taxes, a great price. They have a return policy, and they've been around since 2016 making bikes and the app. They have a Red Dot Award. They have a lot of great reviews that you guys can check out online. So you can pick up something like this that is shockingly good for the money. You can use their app or use another app, have a lot of flexibility, and it is just really well built and works great. Or if you want to, you can pick up a Peloton, but for the amount of money that this thing costs, even if you can afford it, it is a tough pill to swallow. And then again, it's also very locked down with what you could do with it and then the amount of money you have to pay each and every single month to be able to use it. That just gets a little bit crazy. So thank you guys for watching. I wish you guys the best on your health journey. And we will see you guys in the next video.